Democrats surge as Americans flee the toxic Republican Party. I'm Jim Drastic.
Uh-oh. I'm Tiffany Drastic.
I'm Nick Knudsen.
And today on The Dangerous Ones, something big is shifting in this country, and the newest polling proves it. After less than a year of chaos, cruelty, and corruption, Americans are walking away from a party that has nothing left to offer but fear and failure. Voters are choosing a better path, and they are moving toward the only side that is actually fighting for them. We have every key detail from an explosive new poll, plus powerful viral videos showing everyday Americans speaking truth without hesitation. Let's get dangerous.
Hey!
Some good news!
Gosh, when you said that about it hasn't even been a year, I'm like, oh, God, that's true.
God.
Right?
Yeah.
That's when, we always talk about how it's, like when winter sets in, you're like, oh, here comes winter.
Yeah.
This is like a 3-4 year winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
But
yeah,
there's a new poll.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, first of all, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to all the members of the Danger Corps. Welcome to the family. So glad you're here with us today. Let's get to today's comment question of the day is, do you feel like where you live, there is a shift happening? Do you feel like people are starting to wake up a little bit?
Yes.
Because the polling is now showing that, and we're going to show you. So let us know right now in the comments. Also, please like, subscribe, and hit the little bell so you get notified every time we make a new video. It's super important. Thank you so much. But wow, good news finally.
I know. See, that tells me that all that energy we had up to the election, it didn't die. We were just like walking around, in shock. And now we're like, okay, everybody, it's time to mobilize.
I know.
Totally.
I know. And so coming off this last election that we just had on the 5th, and now this new polling that we all saw this morning, we went, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Some hope, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, here, actually, I guess real quick, I'll just kind of get us started off. A brand new NPR PBS Marist poll shows Democrats opening up a stunning 14-point lead on the generic congressional ballot. 55-41. That's the biggest Democratic advantage Marist has recorded since 2017 when life was hell.
Oh, you mean the first time you did it?
That's
right.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it represents a massive shift from just a year ago when the two parties were dead even at 48-48. Wow. Thank God.
It's working.
Please.
Well, I mean, and it's, I'll say one of the most interesting parts of the poll is independents. So they are bolting the Republicans.
Right.
Who knew?
So Democrats now lead with independents by a jaw-dropping 61-28%.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah. Wow.
Oopsie.
Ooh.
Oopsies.
Yikes.
That's a big one.
You went a little too far right there with your pedophilia. We gotta go.
Yeah,
totally.
And Trump's approval among independents is down to 24%. So he's obviously dragging the party down, but they're not doing themselves any favors either.
I'm still too old for him.
Yeah, right. Totally. What else? Polling,
So, and then polling averages. So this is one poll, right?
Gotcha.
And everybody's going to say like, okay, that's like one poll, and that's fair.
Yeah.
But the polling averages are all showing like big leads from Democrats too. And that includes the Real Clear Politics polling average, which is that's a conservative company. They have Democrats +5 right now.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
And like Sylvia said in her recent episode about what was going on in Tennessee, they've shifted likely Republican to, possibly Republican.
Yeah.
So it's even in deep red Tennessee, things are turning around.
Yeah.
What
it
else?
just goes to show you that you cannot keep scaring people and keep them in a state of fear, because then they get pissed off, and that's when we come out fighting.
Right.
So this has been going on, and they keep trying to perpetuate this hatred, and we're all just like, dude.
Yeah. Well,
please.
It also says too, I think, and everybody would agree at home, it's like, sure, there's a fringe of the party who gets off on watching ICE drag people off. But majority of American citizens are not like that. Even Republicans are not like that. It's not something that you wake up every day with like a weird feeling in your stomach.
Because we have souls.
Because we have souls. So it's people don't want this, and they don't like seeing this. Yeah. But what else is going on, Tiff, with that?
When voters are asked what they want Trump to focus on, the answer isn't immigration or crime. Shocker. It's lowering prices.
See,
it's affordability.
There you go. There you go. My God.
By an overwhelming margin, by the way. Nearly 60% say that should be the administration's top priority. Democrats have been centering affordability in their messaging, and it's clearly connecting.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yeah. I mean, he promised to lower prices on day one.
I know. And then
did that happen, guys?
Yes. And then what does he do, Nick? He sits in the Oval Office. I just saw him the other day in the Oval Office, and he straight up lies to all the cameras and goes like, prices are way down. Everything's way. And like,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Well, listen, we promise you some great videos, and we've got we got a couple of fantastic ones for you. Watch this.
He wants the files released, but won't release them. He's focused on affordability by building a $300 million ballroom. He deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, but threatens war with Venezuela. He'll bring down prices on day one, but beef prices are at record highs. He's America first, but has a $40 billion bailout for Argentina. He's for the working class, but giving tax cuts to billionaires. He has a terrific healthcare plan, but won't tell us what it is. He's protecting federal buildings, but tore down the East Wing of the White House. He's cutting waste, fraud, and abuse, but added $2 trillion to the national debt this year. He wants men out of women's locker rooms, but walked into a teenage beauty pageant's dressing room. He's closing down the border, but opening it up for white South Africans. He's a Christian, but never goes to church. He's a businessman, but always goes bankrupt. He loves the military, but dodged the draft. He wants law and order, but he's a convicted criminal. He backs the blue, but not at the U.S. Capitol. He does all this, and you, my American friends, still support him. After 30,000 lies, 6 bankruptcies, 5 draft deferments, 4 indictments, 3 wives, 2 impeachments, and 1 insurrection. After COVID, tariffs, ICE raids, government shutdowns, bribes, corruption, pardons, selective prosecutions, illegal drug boat strikes, unconstitutional executive orders, and months of chaos. Because at this point, my dear Americans, submissive fellow journalists, spineless members of Congress, corrupt business leaders, cowardly university presidents, enabling law firms, out-of-touch rappers, and anyone else who normalizes this shit show, he's not the problem. You are.
Yeah.
So good.
Whoa, man.
That's called a hypocrite, people.
Such a good rundown. And you can't look, the 30 to 40, 35% of America who loves him.
Yeah.
Like we heard it on the call yesterday that called into the Dean Withers show, right? He's like, what's wrong with pedophilia? I mean, they're fucking in a cult.
Yeah.
So like, we're not going to change the minds of a lot of those people, but but like you were saying, there are like more regular Republicans still. Yeah. And there's certainly independents, and he's so full of shit all the time. And he says one thing and does another. And like, there's only so much of that you can do before people are like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody, the Danger Corps watching right now, I mean, you guys, I'm feeling the pinch. I'm sure you guys are feeling the pinch.
Yeah.
It's just, you go to the grocery store, we go to the grocery store when we have time, and we buy some groceries, and it's like, you used to be able to go like, oh, a sack of groceries costs you X. No matter what's in the sack.
Right. I was so excited for the grocery bill when the kids finally moved out. I was like, oh my God, we're going to get like a raise just by them leaving, right? No, it's more now than it was when I had 2 teenagers in the house.
That's right, because prices aren't coming down. They're still higher than when Trump took office. Inflation has slowed. The costs of groceries, rent, insurance, utilities, and essentials remain well above 2024 levels, and the voters are feeling the difference every week.
Yeah, and it's the chaos, right? I mean, he's directly impacting that. He said he was going to bring prices down, and he did the exact opposite things that would have possibly brought prices down.
That's
right. I mean, the supply chain chaos, the tariffs, all that bullshit.
Oh my God.
Stealing workers out of the fields so that there's a labor shortage for food. I mean, it's like
crops rotting out in the field.
One of my favorite things to do in the morning is go read the New York Post and then go to the comments, because it's like going to enemy territory from a hill and being like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And even the stories now are like, oh, well, there's only one place in America where housing is affordable for everybody who works. And it's like, it's even in the comments, it's getting a little less crazy. People are like, this fucker is trying to kill us. He doesn't give a shit about any of us out here.
That's right. Because all he cares about is himself, his family, and his rich friends.
Yep.
And one of the things that is causing the shift to happen is because of the corporate price gouging that has exploded under Trump, and because of his deregulation push. And we see this every time Republicans get into office. George Bush did it. They want to kill regulation because it helps business. I mean, they're getting rid of like things like, the Consumer Protection Agency and stuff that would help regular Americans,
Yeah. Well, and not to mention the hit that everybody's taking on healthcare.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to drop my healthcare.
The Medicaid cuts and the ACA, not doing the ACA subsidies, like standing firm against the ACA subsidies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And I am
that's your position. Right. Am I right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm completely on the side of business too. Everybody needs to make a profit.
Of course.
But we're all alive in a time where the employer paid for the health care coverage and we paid a copay to go to the doctor.
Right.
That was a real thing that was like not that fucking long ago.
Yeah.
This greed, they're just strangling the little guy and they keep getting richer and richer. And then this massive shift of wealth in the big, beautiful bill now.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck, if you are below the poverty line, if you're making minimum wage, if you're out there, you're just working class, how the fuck can you stand on this guy's side? I don't get it.
Well, when you talk about the healthcare thing, and I'm not saying right or wrong, I'm just saying this much greed, there's a cause and effect, and the effect are things like, and again, I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying the cause and effect are when the healthcare industry gets that greedy, things like Luigi Mangione happen.
Right.
Things like that happen because the people push back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And America's getting their pitchforks out.
That's right.
Right now.
Yeah.
And
we're creative with that shit. We got blow-up costumes. We'll do all kinds of shit. When you squeeze poor people, it's fine because we just band together. But when you guys start feeling the squeeze, that's when your shit blows up.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's hear what we have a call.
We do.
Wrong? Yeah.
And this is how I know the shift is happening out there because you guys, the hotline, everybody's calling with like all the stuff they're doing to, like they're talking about boycotting Black Friday. They're calling in, they're talking about general strikes. They're talking about what they're doing in their neighborhood. Everyone's mobilizing in all their small ways. And this is so Annie Mouse, get it? She called and it's just like a sum up of how we're all feeling. And it just feels really good to finally be here.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Hey, dangerous ones. My name is Annie Mouse. Get it? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Across the country. The message is, we are finished with your shit show, sir. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Thanks, you guys. I love you. Bye.
Annie Mouse.
We could have just replaced the first 10 minutes of the show with her call. She pretty much just summed it up.
That was fantastic.
So, everybody is just, we're done.
Yeah.
And they should have expected us.
And you know who else is done? Gen Z.
Gen Z is done.
So Gen Z voters, as we saw in November, they said they did a 180,
right?
Because there was a lot of younger people who voted for Trump in 2024.
Yeah,
they swung back hard.
Understood
in
the assignment. Thank you guys.
And there is some funny shit out there from Gen Z folks on social media.
We've got the best video you will see all week. Watch this.
We're the Republicans. We believe in traditional values. The man is the breadwinner, church on Sundays, segregation, teenage pregnancy.
I mean, how bad was slavery?
We can be bipartisan. For example, Israel.
We're the Republicans.
Immigrants are ruining this country. Except for my wife.
Wait, who is Bubba?
This is just how we say hello.
We're the Republicans.
Abortion is murder. Unless it's for my wife.
These emails are communism.
If you're poor, we fucking hate you.
We're the Republicans.
Okay, look. We needed to touch Gen Z somehow.
Well, so technically that's an amoeba file. It's a different thing.
He's not a pedophile. He's a cinephile. He only has the movie.
Okay, like, what's wrong with islands? My wife is from an island.
We're the Republicans?
So we can be bipartisan.
Bisexual.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
I love creativity on the internet.
I do too. We had to touch
great.
Gen Z somehow. That is chef's kiss.
Gen Z coming in hot.
Thank
if you're poor, we fucking hate you.
We fucking hate you.
The kids are going to be all right, you guys.
I love it. Well, listen, Stuff like that makes me feel good, too.
Yeah.
Tell me that wasn't the best video you've seen all week. We want to know what you think. Give us a call at 503-212-4600. Call the People's Hotline. Tell us what you think 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can remain Annie Mouse. Okay? I promise. You can also email us at shout@thedangerousones.com. Until next time, be safe, get into good trouble,
Get into fun trouble.
And remember, we are all the dangerous ones. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.